if you start a sentence with, don't we need to, meaning like as a body, don't we need to? Ask yourself the question, whatever follows after those words, is that scriptural or is that Christian? In other words, a Christian system give you that thought? Well, don't we need to save people? Don't we need to go get preach on the streets? Don't we need to, whatever comes after don't we need to. Now, by the way, don't we need to feed the poor? Hey, that's great. That's actually scriptural. But don't we need to? Because some people say, well, don't we need to go to the churches and let them know, or the synagogues and let them know? And be careful with the don't we need tos. Because you could fall into what Christianity has taught us as opposed to what Scripture taught us. Also be careful of the word we, because whatever comes after don't we need to may not be, the answer may not be no, it may be yes, but it may be a very qualified yes based on who the we is. In other words, don't certain people need to? Yes. Are you one of them? Maybe not. Not all of us have the same role. So that's, because I've had people call me recently about those kind of things. Say, well, don't we need to do this or don't we need to do that? And some of it's yes, some of it's no. But the reason the question's coming up is because it's what you thought we needed to do when you were well-churched before. Because that's what they told you we needed to do. And sometimes the yes is not just a yes, it's a qualified yes. It may be something I need to do. It may be something you need to do. It may be something we all need to do, but we need to make sure we're qualifying the we part. So the question may be better phrased, does this need to be done? And if yes, by who? As opposed to don't we need to? Because I've had people attack us a little bit saying, well, how come you guys aren't doing this? And how come you aren't doing that? Basically, they're saying, don't we need to? Well, some of those things are not stuff that scripturally we need to do. It's stuff he does. A lot of it is stuff he does, not we do. Just like the confusion over Matthew 28 and the Great Commission. There's a confusion there. Yes, it was a commission, and it was a great one. But who was it for? And who was commissioned? And actually, the idea of the Great Commission, people don't commission themselves. You have to be commissioned. Yeshua, in chapter 28, at the end, commissions them. He says to them, his taught ones, you are now authorized, and I've commissioned you to do this. If you are part of this ministry, I may ordain and anoint and recognize a gifting in somebody and then commission them to go start a congregation somewhere or go be the head over a congregation that's forming somewhere because there's a need for someone there. Then you will have been trained, anointed, and appointed and commissioned.